Do you have room for one more?
Yeah, do you have a ticket to Wonderland?
Do I have what?
Ticket to Wonderland?
No. I have a ticket. Well, I don't have a reservation today. Okay, great. Thank you.
Oh, I've got plenty of space, but yeah, you're technically you can go anywhere you want.
That's good to know. Excellent. Sorry, I'm gonna end up beating you up with my straps.
Oh, you're fine.
Cool.
We are going to Wonder Lake, mile 84. You're welcome to go as far as we're going.
Okay, great. Thank
But
you.
you can always get off anywhere you want as well.
Yeah, I was just kind of playing it by ear.
So you can decide where you want to go.
How far is Wonder Lake? How many
Wonder
hours?
Lake is mile 84, and we're expected to arrive at around 3:50. Well, actually, we're expected to arrive around 4
Okay.
at Wonder Lake, and we're gonna be there for 30 minutes, and then turn around and get back.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Saber Mountain. And caribou are members of the deer family. They are actually the only members of the deer family where the females also grow antlers. The only members of the deer family where the females also grow antlers. They lose their antlers. The females retain their antlers until they give birth to their calves around June and May. Once they give birth to their calves, then they also will shed their antlers. So the ones in the nest are the young ones, the young chicks. And these are the parents right here. It's on the branch.
This is where I was hiking yesterday, where I ran into Mama Grizzly and her baby. Pretty cool view from up here.
Yeah, so just remember to keep our voices down. Okay, we're gonna stop. Just keep your voices down. And I hope I'm not seeing things, but it's going to be on our left-hand side by the road. There it is. Now keep your voices down.
Where?
There's two of them. There's a sow and a cub. Voices down.
Oh my God. ones I saw yesterday on my hike. Same area. Mama's not very big. Because they were so close to me. Go ahead.
That's about as good as it gets.
Thank you. That was amazing. Okay, well, I didn't get Mama Bear and Cub on video yesterday during the hike, but how was that? I got to see her today, so that's pretty cool. So this is our first rest. This is our first stop on the bus ride. It's Polychrome Pass, which is where I was hiking yesterday. Down there, see the river down there? That's the river I was hiking on. I'm not sure where I saw the grizzly. Oh, it must have been off to the left, because the bridge that we just crossed is where I got picked up by the bus on my way back yesterday after my hike. And oh my gosh, gorgeous views today. I expected it to be really cloudy and rainy, but a little bit of blue sky. It's really cold and windy, but other than that, might even be able to see Mount I almost said Mount Whitney. Almost may be able to see Mount McKinley.
Have a caribou. Trying to get too close to him.
This is where I started my hike. I don't think I got a good shot of it yesterday.
They're out of sight. Keep our voices down. State of Alaska.
Welcome to Eielson Visitor Center, mile 66 on the road into the Denali National Park. I have been on the bus from my campground. What time is it? It's like 2:30, like 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to go all the way out to Wonder Lake. I wasn't sure when I boarded the bus, but it's a beautiful drive, but it's windy and it's cold, and I hiked a mile to where I caught the bus. That's enough for today. I'll probably do a little bit more later. But holy cow, the scenery here is amazing. We've seen 3 grizzly bears, including the sow and the cub that I ran into on my hike yesterday. And it was so much nicer seeing her from the comfort and safety of a bus. But here we are, mile 66 in Denali National Park, Alaska. Is this amazing or what? And yes, it's as cold as it looks. I don't know, if I had to guess, it's in the 30s. It's in the 30s, and it's really windy, as you can tell. So we can see the base of Denali.
So that is right. That is Denali right there.
You think?
The tallest one.
I think Denali is actually hidden in the clouds.
Oh, okay.
I could be totally wrong. It's so hard to tell.
Might be Peter's Dome.
That's
Yeah.
at 10,000 feet. That would make more sense.
Right. That might be Peter's Dome.
Yeah.
And Denali is hidden in the clouds.
Yeah,
You're right.
that would make a lot more sense. It's the base of Denali.
See, that's the dome there.
All right, that's that one on the right. And go up.
Oh, can you imagine if you could see it? Kind of a good day, I guess, to just ride a bus, right? They said there's a video inside the visitor center about what it takes to climb Denali. So maybe I'll sit down and watch that. This is amazing. I mean, the views are amazing. It's almost like Grand Canyon style. Like anybody who stood at the edge of the Grand Canyon, it almost looks, it looks surreal. Like it's like super real. It almost doesn't look real. And there have been some sites coming up here that have definitely been the same way. I have shot so much footage. I don't know. I'll just throw it all together and just let you guys watch it. But of course I want to make it interesting. But oh my gosh, I've shot so much footage since I've been here. It's beautiful.
Pond to the left. They hold their breath and stick your head in the water with feet on the bottom. That bottom vegetation.
So I got off the bus here at Wonder Lake, mile 87 or something, I think it is. And this is as far as I'm gonna go. This is as far as my bus goes. I suppose I could wait here for a bus that goes out further, but it's 4:30 already, and long day riding a bus. What is that? No, it's 4. It's 3:44, and I got on the bus at like 11:30. So a little over 4 hours. It's nice here. It's a lot warmer. Than it was up at the visitor center. It's pretty cold up there. Okay, I'm wondering if I can go off the road now. That's what I want to do, of course. There are a few signs of life. There are a few signs of life in Wonder Lake. A pair of loons might be diving near shore, and moose sometimes browse aquatic plants at the far shallow end. Below the surface, 4 fish species inhabit separate temperature zones. Born during the latest glacial advance, Wonder Lake is too young and too arctic to support abundant life. The exceptions, however, are worth watching. Large trout snap up rodents that fall into the water. Caribou occasionally swim across to escape summer insects, and migratory waterbirds sometimes land here. lake gouging. The glacier flowed over the ridge of tough bedrock and cut into softer rock here to the north. When the ice retreated, the depression gradually filled with meltwater. Wonder Lake is 4 miles long and 280 feet deep. I almost said miles. Alright, I gotta get a selfie with Denali in the background. Even if my face is blacked out, the sun's in a bad position. But yeah, right there, that's Denali. Where? Yeah, that's Denali. It's still in the clouds a little bit, but I have to get a shot of me with Denali in the background. I'm jonesing to get out in the backcountry and do some backpacking. It's been helping carrying the backpack the last couple of days. Packing it up, probably about 15 pounds today. No, probably 10. Yeah, maybe 15. I don't know. Didn't even put my hiking boots on today because I knew I probably wouldn't be doing any serious hiking. Not to mention they're still soaking wet. All right, here we are on the edge of Wonder Lake. 5-hour bus ride. It's beautiful. Look how blue it is. Oh my gosh, look. Okay, look. Look how clear it is. I'm gonna come back someday and backpack. Now that I've had my grizzly experience, and I know that as long as you respect their space, nothing to be afraid of. Of course, I think I'd still like to backpack with somebody. I don't know that I necessarily would want to do that alone. I know people who've done it alone. Can be done. It's safer, of course. Everything is safer. There's always a safer way to do everything, right? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm coming back for sure. I want to go in the backcountry. I want to experience this for real. Yeah. That's beautiful. It is beautiful. All right, so how is that? Just got off the bus. Can you see them behind me? At Techlanica, I think I finally learned how to say it, at the rest area. The campground's a little over a mile away. Actually, I should turn on my walking app this time to see exactly how far away it is. It was a long day. 7:52. And what? Yeah, I walked up here and met the bus at 11:30. So, 8.5 hours. Wow, it didn't feel like it. Was that exciting or what? How many grizzly bears did we see? We saw the mama and her cub. Didn't we see another male after that? And then on the way back, we saw the male and the mama, the last one, the mama and 2 cubs. Oh my gosh. And tons of caribou. Most of them I couldn't get on camera. I don't have a big enough zoom lens to get those on camera. Got a few, I think, but there were a lot. There was a giant herd. I saw herds running. Oh my God, it was just amazing. And what else? There were a couple eagles, but I couldn't get those either. Couple moose. Don't know if I got those. I don't think I did. I think we only saw 2 moose. We saw one wading in a pond. Did I get that? We'll have to see. Amazing. I didn't get out to hike like I kind of wanted to. Kind of didn't. I'm actually a little sore from the hiking that I've done the last couple of days. I did 11 miles in the last 2 days in my hiking boots on riverbeds, rocky. So I walked 2 days in a row on rocky riverbeds. That's hard on your feet and hard on your ankles. So oh shoot, the wind is up, and I had put away my. I hope you can hear me. I put away my microphone. All right, so that was my day on the bus ride, the Tundra tour through Denali. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because holy cow, it was amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And the bus, yesterday the bus I was on was pretty crowded. Of course, I only went like an hour up the road. And part of the reason I stayed on this bus as long as it was is because I think he said at one point there were only 14 people on it. So there were lots of room to move around, switch, like I had a whole row on both sides empty, which is really much more convenient for moving around if you want to take pictures. Yeah. Wonder Lake. That was the bus ride I took today. And it's like 5 hours one way. But coming back, if anybody ever comes, what was that? If anybody ever comes to the park and you want a little tip about the buses, you look at the 5 hours getting there and you're like, oh my God, that's 10 hours round trip. Well, it's not, because getting up there, they go slower, they take their time, and they spend more time at each stop. So you stop like 4 or 5 times, you take pictures, you go to the visitor center. We had 2 half-hour stops, I think. Yeah, and then 10-minute stops. And on the way back, each stop was like 5 or 10 minutes. A couple of them literally were just 5 minutes. Just go to the bathroom and get back on the bus. So, and he hauled ass a little bit on the way back. And don't stick your hands out the window. I kept getting excited and trying to get pictures of bears, and I think twice. And now I feel really bad after that last one. Just seeing how upset he got about the bus in front of us. People were literally like hanging out the windows. Because I was like, when he first said no arms out the windows, we were right next to a grizzly. And I thought he meant just like while we're next to a grizzly for our safety. But come to find out, no arms out the window because they don't want the wildlife to get used to humans. And when you're half hanging out a window and you've got limbs hanging out a window, it becomes humans and not a bus. Right now, they only know us they only know buses. The constant buses that carry humans, right? I mean, but it's a bus to a bear. And if they're buses with humans hanging out the windows, then the bears get used to people. And we all know, those of us who spend time in the wilderness and care about the wilderness, know that when wildlife gets used to humans, too much humans, it's bad. They get more bold, you know, like all the black bears, and, you know, that steal garbage and go up to houses and stuff like that. And then bears end up getting put down. People end up getting hurt. So, yeah, I feel really bad that I did that. I got really excited a couple times and just didn't think. And now I'm just feeling really bad. Not every rule is meant to be broken and bent. I say that all the time. They're not. And in this case, this is one instance that I feel really bad about breaking the rule, bending the rule. This is the river behind me that I hiked up the other day, the first day I was here. Well, the second day I was here. The first full day. All right. I think I'm just going to get back, make dinner. I hope you had a great time on the bus today, as much as I did. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and seeing amazing, awe-inspiring, jaw-dropping Denali, which is just, I can't even, it's amazing. It's beyond words. It's beyond expectations. All right, I'll see you down the road. We have a lot more to see. Wait till we get to the Anchorage area, and wait till Valdez and some amazing drives. And I'm thinking I might do a helicopter ride, ferry ride. There's a lot more to see. So stick with me. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. Click the bell to be notified of new videos so that you always know when I put out a new video. And I hope you're enjoying this road trip in Alaska as much as I am. I love it. I'm in my element. I love it here. I'll see you soon. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah.